Welcome to the Headley Highlight Show's Headley Headspaces. And this particular headspace is called, I think the bromance between Trump and Elon is over. Or is it? So before I jump into this headspace, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been listening to my show, and also to the fact that you've all jumped back into the space. And this week I had 2 weeks off, which I absolutely needed. The Headspaces are a feature of my weekly political talk show called The Headley Highlight Show. You can follow me on X, or you can also follow me on TikTok. I also have a YouTube channel, which I'm now trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. I've already got 1,572. Can you believe that? I'm nearly going to be 2,000 or soon, but I'm aiming to get to 2,000. So if you're not familiar with my content, hit the subscribe button, but select all, and you will then see all of my uploads that I do each week. Jump over to my website, which is deniseheadley.com, where you can make a donation, or you can go to my YouTube page and you can make a donation there. So now that we've done all of that, let's jump straight into this week's question. Is the bromance over between Elon and Trump or not? So for most people who know Elon Musk or who know of him, he is the billionaire tech giant in charge of Tesla and electric cars. And he was integral in supporting President Trump back into the White House for his second term. Now, he didn't fully support Trump in the beginning. No. In the early primaries, Elon Musk supported Mr. DeSantis. In the Republican primaries, he only switched to Trump later when Mr. DeSantis lost. In addition to that, Trump, before he entered the cabinet, Mr. Trump had criticized Tesla, and he had taken, he's not seen as somebody who's a great supporter of electric cars, because he believes that electric cars hurt American auto workers. So there was a little bit of friction even before then. And another thing about that is that SpaceX, which is Mr. Trump's company, was hoping to be a favored partner in traditional aerospace contracts over Boeing. However, the fact that they haven't got all of those contracts has also caused a bit of a problem. So all that was going on way before he started to be in the cabinet for Mr. Trump 2.0 on his second time round as American president. And then last week there was this huge bust up, and he left the administration. And during the period he left the administration, he started to make accusations against Mr. Trump. But in addition to that, his company's share price plummeted and he lost billions of pounds. One of the reasons he lost billions of pounds is because Mr. Trump threatened him during this period to remove subsidies for electric cars going forward, and also to squeeze him out of any future aerospace contracts at a government level. The spat continued online, and Elon released a range of tweets accusing Mr. Trump of being a friend of the dead sex trafficker, paedophile, Jeffrey Epstein. But prior to that, Elon Musk said that Trump's One Big Beautiful bill, which was a sweeping legislative package, he said it was a disgusting abomination. And one of the reasons Tesla's share price plummeted was because there is a missile defense project called Golden Dome, and it has the potential cost associated with it of 175 billion US tax dollars. And SpaceX effectively jeopardized their opportunity to be part of that because the bromance was over. Now, most observers thought that this relationship was dead in the water, especially given the severity of the language that was being exchanged between the two. However, just like with all good romances, I think there potentially is a reconciliation on the cards. And the reason I think there's a reconciliation on the cards is because I think both characters know that they both need each other. Elon openly said that if the Democrats get in, he's cooked. His goose is completely cooked. So it's in his interest to try to reintegrate himself within the Republican Party despite the spat. And Trump's willingness, in my opinion, to move past the conflict demonstrates to me the importance of Mr. Musk to him and the future of his administration. Let's not forget, under this stewardship of Musk, white South Africans are now refugees because black South Africans they're under threat from a genocide, allegedly. I mean, so this is the point. They need each other. According to what I read in an article by Times of India, they said, or should I say, Trump has expressed a willingness to move past the conflict. And he referred to Elon Musk as a friend who who got just a bit strange. Elon, in turn, deleted some of the more inflammatory tweets that he'd made. So you can see that there is, when there needs to be something, when something needs to be repaired, both parties need to be receptive to the repair. And it's clear to me that both parties are somewhat receptive to this repair, even if it's just for the cameras. Let's not forget, when Trump was inaugurated, everyone in the front row was a tech giant billionaire. Zuckerberg, the guy from OpenAI, Musk, Jeff Bezos. Trump knows the importance of social media, of the new and emerging technologies, and how he needs to be placed so that he can take advantage of that personally. But also, I think he's going to be clear that he wants to maintain his position in power. Yeah? He wants to stay there, and he knows he's only got 2 terms. So he needs to make sure that his program is maintained and his people stay in the space that they need to stay in. So I generally think that the bromance, while it's a little fractured, they are probably going to relate. Marriage guidance counseling, and they are sitting down, ranking their feelings, looking at what the triggers are, and hopefully finding a way forward. So what do you think? Do you think this bromance is going to last? Or do you think there's another blow up on the cards? Or do you agree with me that they both need each other in this very shaky equation? Trump needs Elon and Elon needs Trump. So you might as well, as my mum says, hand wash hand, make hand come clean. So you might as well work together for the same or similar objectives. What do you think? Give me your thoughts. Give me your 2 pence, your 3 cities, or your declining dollar price. Jump up on the podium. Don't be shy. And don't forget to make a donation this week at deniseheadley.com, and also to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I am seeking to get to 2,000 subscribers, and I'm almost 3/3 of the way. I hope you enjoyed this Headspace, and thank you for coming back. And that's it. See you next week. And cut.